chatammo.com. Now, if you're with Groove, you would have actually signed up for your free Chatammo account. Now, this is just going to be a quick video. Saying quick, might not be that quick. But it's going to be a video that's going to run through some of the features which Chatammo have. Now, I'm just going to put myself on live as well, so I can see if anybody has any questions, comments, or anything such as this that I can help you with, because that's what we do. We love to help people. So let's just turn my phone down. Right, so we love to help people, and we are here actually to help you make as much money as possible by even using Chatammo with your Groove account, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the setups for Groove. I'm going to go through a few different bits and bobs just to show you how to get started. So obviously that's important. And I'm going to show you some of the features. Now, if you've got the free Chatammo account, then you have the messenger bot. So you have a messenger bot that is equal to the likes of ManyChat, Chatmatic, and things like this. Remember, any questions at all, please feel free to ask, because I've got you on live as well, and we'll share any questions too. So there's no such thing as a silly question. In fact, if there is, then I'm full of them. I'm always asking stupid questions because I'm not that technically minded, which is a bit surprising. So let's have a look. What we're going to do is share the screen first. And what you would hopefully have got, now I know we've had a couple of problems with our email sending. I wasn't expecting as many people to sign up yesterday as what did. So our email crashed, all the joy. So what we actually done was we've reset up the forgotten password thing. So if you go over to chatammo.net, you can reset your password and you'll get a brand new password sent out to you. Now, once you go to Chatammo, this is the first page you're going to be got to. So this is your actual software. So this is within chatammo.net, and all you need to do is click the sign in button. Really simple stuff. And mine's already set up, so it'll just sign us straight in. And what we're going to look at is we're going to look at your Facebook and Instagram, right? Now, within your Facebook and Instagram, really, really simple stuff. First thing we're going to do is log in with Facebook. Now, once you log in with Facebook, it's going to ask you if you grant Chatammo permission for your Facebook. Now, hopefully by now, you've already changed your Instagram onto a business account. If you change your Instagram to a business account, you are set. Then once it all comes up, what you're going to get is you're going to get something that looks like this, which has a little plug on. All right. Let's just go into one of my other ones. As you can see, you have as many accounts as you want if you've upgraded. So what we'll actually do is we'll then click on this. Let's say enable bot connection. And that one's not one of my live pages, which is typical, isn't it? Get clients to your restaurant. Let's have a quick look. Enable bot connection. And it will enable the bot connection. Right. Now then, if you ever have any problems at all with your Chatammo account, the easiest thing to do is just come back up here and click on this login with Facebook again. What that actually does, goes away and sets you a brand new, what's called a tag within Facebook, right? So it's a new Facebook label that gives you, and it's all cool, right? It's a new Facebook token, sorry. And we're actually partners with Facebook, so we're allowed to actually do all of this. Now, you'll also notice that you've got not only Facebook pages, but your Instagram account, and you've also got your Facebook groups on here. So you can post to any of these straight away through your Chatammo account if you've upgraded. Now, if you haven't upgraded, what you're going to see is you're going to see the messenger bot. Right now, even the messenger bot is a lot more advanced. I'm going to run you through a couple of these features. So first things first, what we have is we have a whole load of templates. Now, the first thing I would suggest is going out and obviously using the Sell Groove templates and perhaps even the Sell Chatammo templates. We do have a great affiliate program ourselves. And we also have given you all of our funnels for the Chatammo thing. So as you can see, we've got restaurants and various other things like this, which you can just install. It's just one click install. So you install template, you pick which page you want to go to, and then you click install. And you're going to get a little warning message. And what that's going to say is you're about to overwrite everything that you've already got. Are you sure you want to go on with this? Just click yes. You're all good to go. So let's go back into Bot Manager. And what we're going to do is we're going to pretend that we're going to make a new one, right? So create new flow. Now, within create new flow, this is the first part that starts off on everything. So you've got your start bot flow. This one I would name as in start bot flow. So start flow and name whatever business it is that you've got. Now, obviously, we do a lot of various different niches. So we have all the different niches. So we just put in test for this one. Right. And we'll click OK on that. Now, the first thing you need to do is you need an action button. All this action button does, it actually sets Chatammo up to start sending messages. Now, within your action button, you have an awful lot of choices. So you can have a message engagement plugin, which could be the likes of m.me link, various other things like this. Don't worry, I'm going to go into them all. You have the getting started template. Now, that is just if people come onto your Facebook page and they click get started. There's an awful lot more to chatbot than just Facebook. You've also got your no match template. You've got your unsubscribe template. You've got your resubscribe template. You've got email quick reply, you've got your phone quick reply, you've got your location quick reply. We can basically get all the information off these straight from Facebook, all right? Because this is obviously a Facebook one I'm setting up. So message engagement, we're just going to do an m.me link. Now, all an m.me link is, that just means you can share a link anywhere at all. So anywhere that you actually post, you post your website out, you can post this m.me link and people are going to come straight in. So let's just do this reference as test, showing, right, and that, and done. Right, we now have a little starting place for our chatbot. Right, pretty cool. Now what we could do is we can drag in the various different parts. We've got full train on this as well. So we can just sit and drag in text. So hi, welcome to Chatammo. Right. We can also add images, we can add audio files, we can add video. I tend to stay away from video on chatbots that don't work that well. I don't particularly like them, that don't increase your conversion rates. One thing I do always do, though, is I'll always go out and grab their email address. Now, the reason why we'll grab an email address inside of a chatbot is firstly because of their social media email account, which is always a good thing, all right? It means that you're going to get around about a 70% higher conversion rate than what you would if you're just going by the emails that they enter. So let's have a quick look how we do that. So we'll just drop in user input flow, and we'll do a campaign. So we'll just do a new one. So get email test. Now I like to label absolutely everything. The reason why I label everything is it just makes life so much easier when you're actually coming back into this, because you've got everybody tagged. You can start really niching down on the various different sales, and you can start making an awful lot more money, right? Because then you're going to apply to people exactly what they want. Now, one of the things I like using chatbots for, as well as get their real email address, is doing a tailored journey towards what they would want. Now, you've already got your sales funnels and things such as this. What a sales funnel does is very, very linear. So you're only going to get people coming down one particular route that you've set up in your sales funnel, and that's the only route they go down. But if they're interested in something else, this is where chatbots starts coming into their own. So if you've got more than one feature, so say if you were selling Groove, for example, you'd have a lot more than one feature. And so you could say what's most important to you. Is it email marketing? Is it sales funnels? Is it websites? Is it video hosting? And you can start naming all these various different bits. And you can tag them so you know exactly what's most important to them. And you can keep on going. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to say, hi. We don't need to say how, I've already said it. Just in case we lose you, is this your best email address? Right. Please click to confirm. Click to confirm. My God, my spell's bad this morning. Confirm or add your best email. Right. As you can see, guys, you don't really need to be that good a speller. So we're going to click that as an email address. We're going to attach the email address they signed to Facebook with. We're going to put it in custom field as an email address. I just like to do belts and braces, so I like email on all of these. And we'll also send a messenger sequence. This is our follow-up sequence that we can do with them. Now, we don't want to put a skip button text because that would be silly, because the last thing we want to do is them to skip. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a final reply. Final reply is just going to be got email. Right. So we've got email, choose label. We don't really need to add a label because we've already done all that. So we're all cool. And we can also select a sequence, right? So that's how easy it is to actually start building out your chatbot. So you can do new sequences, you can do conditional replies, one-time notifications, you do absolutely all sorts. Really, really quite cool. Now, I'm not going to bother saving that, which is going to tell us. If you do want to save it, then you just press this little button right here. And you're going to get a little green pop up in the corner, which is going to say your content is now saved. I didn't want to cancel that. I want to just press leave. Now, the other part that you've got, as you can see, we have bot cell and bot flow. So I'm going to show you a flow that's already built out. So right here, we have a get started template. So if they come from my Facebook page, I can obviously also add various other elements. And we just add in anywhere where you see new post back. So what we've got is we have the various different texts. So hi first name, because Facebook would give us their first name. Just make sure you get your free ebook. Let's quickly grab your best email address. Just confirm or change as needed. And then we send them through this entire flow, right? So we have download, which is going to send them onto the whole download thing, which is going to give them something for free. And then we have get more free stuff. Now everybody's going to click get more free stuff. So then we take them on, we tag them again. We now have a sequence which comes into place, and we continue them down this whole entire journey. We have all this on the training side, on the membership side you would have received. So what else we have? We have bot keyword settings. All of these can be set in your flow manager, but we can actually change them as well. So we can change them in here if we wanted to. And as you can see, we have an awful lot of keywords in here, right? So we can kind of go through all the different keywords and just throw the whole lot, right? And we've also got the postback manager. The postback manager within your chatbot. This is where the heart of Chatammo is. From here, what we can actually do is we can send Facebook ads directly into our chatbot simply by pressing this part here. And that's going to arrive any single place where you have a new post back, all right? You'll see the post backs in the train. I don't want to go too far in the train, but of course, if anybody's stuck, just ask a question. I'd be more than happy to help. They've also got your get started welcome message. So I always like that enabled. I'm going to have the message, welcome message is, how can we help? Or get your free download. Get your free download. Right. Oh, we can just do that. Now, if we've got icebreakers, we've got something that people keep on asking the same question over and over again. We can add an icebreaker to this as well. So we can say, for example, if you are selling Groove, is Groove better than ClickFunnels, right? And you can put that question in, and then you can lead them straight to your blog post or something such as this where they can actually compare it. Remember, once we've got them in here, we'll laugh them. We've got all the various different parts. Now, I've also got the general settings. Now, this is where you can actually add your Groove mail list, all right? So to do that, what we're going to do, first things first, we're going to go into API channels. I'm going to scroll down the API channels a little bit, and we're going to click on Groove. Now, once you click on Groove, it's going to ask you for your API number, which you can find inside of Groove. As you can see, I'm been playing with Groove Mail quite a lot. And you can do My Account and Settings. And there's your API key right there. So it's going to ask you for 3 separate little aspects of it. I've already put the full train on this one. So it's going to be your, whatever you want to call the actual thing, which I just like to call it Groove Mail. Your email address that you use to sign into Groove will be next. And then after that, your API key. And that's going to put everything together for you so that you're actually ready to start with the Groove. Now, as you can see, we've also got other various different email marketing stuff. And we have all of this auto post. Now, if you've upgraded, you can auto post to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Medium, Blogger, Reddit. Google's on the way, WordPress, and WordPress self-hosted. So you can do all of these. Now, as well as that, still continue in the bot manager because we don't want to. Otherwise, I'm leaving you poor guys who's got it for free. Now, you've also got your general settings. So again, when I put in my Groove, I can select my Groove list. So I can put Groove free or whatever list I want them to be on. And they're going to be automatically added to my list. Now, I've also got your action button settings. All of these I just set up in the Flow Manager. It makes life a whole lot easier. And you've got the likes of birthday quick reply. So we can gather people's birthdays. We then start collecting their birthdays and start really using their birthdays to market to them more and more because now we're starting to involve them in a conversation. We also have the persistent menu settings, even. So you can create a persistent menu. So what language do you want it in? Do you want to enable Composer? Which, yes, we do. We can put the menu in there. We can either have a web URL or a postback. Like I was saying, postback's really important within Chatammo. Now, you've also got your one-time notification postback, which, again, is another Facebook feature. This means that you can contact people outside the 24-hour period. You get 24 hours to go out and promote to people. And this means you've got another chance to go out and promote to them. Now, that doesn't mean you can't contact anybody after 24 hours. What it means is when you do contact somebody out the 24-hour window, then what you need to be doing is you need to get them to actually click a button. Once they click that button, you can start selling to them all over again, which is the best way. Now, a feature that we have, which nobody else has, is your web form builder. Now, with your web form builder, you can go out and create a web form, and you can put this inside of your Groove as well. So there's no need to worry about it. So when you were stuck trying to get web forms within Groove before, you no longer need to be stuck. You are all set. And you just basically ask the various different questions. You've got all the different parts. And it's all cool. You've got your save template settings. You've got your sequence messenger settings, which, as you can see, messenger sequence, SMS sequence, or email sequence. And we have got SMTP inside of here as well. We have the various different messenger engagement. So we have the checkbox plugin. I love the checkbox plugin. I also love the send to messenger plugin. These can be used on the front end of your landing page and your funnel. And when somebody clicks on it, not only are they added straight away to your Chatammo account, they are also to Facebook account, sorry, I should say. They're also added to the next page of your funnel. So it will automatically open up the page. Now, by using these, we found a 70% increase in click-through rates, which have been huge for us. We really, really like it. The other one that you've got is you've got the m.me link. I always just build these out in Flow Builder. It's so much easier. And we also have the customer chat plugin, which is this little bad boy in the corner, which my head would have been hiding. And it just pops up, and it means that people's going to give you more engagement. Now, if you put one of these on your site, what we found increase in SEO because people are staying longer on your website. And so Google sees that, and so they start sharing your website with more people. So we continue down. We also have the user input flow. Remember, that's what we've already built on our flows, so we haven't got a problem to mess with that. And we also have, we can change it over to Instagram as well. Right, I mainly do Facebook marketing. I've been a little bit lax on me Instagram. Now, if you've got a free account. Now, your free account is very, very good, and it's the same as what ManyChat will give you, but we give you an awful lot more. And obviously, we give you Groove Mail, which is your most important thing. You want to be building up your email list, no matter what. That's your number one priority on everything. But what I want to show you is some other features what we have. Now, this if you've upgraded. Now, remember, your first upgrade is $27 per month, which means you can go out and you can upgrade that and you're all set. So first off, we have the comment reply. Now, this means if somebody leaves a message on your Facebook or Instagram and they leave a comment underneath your post, you can now reply to them straight away. Now, the big thing about this, what that means to you, it means that Facebook and Instagram normally give you only about a 6% click-through rate. So if you've got a page and you have 100 people who follow that page, you're only going to get shown about 6 people, which is terrible. So what this will actually do, every time somebody comments, that increases the engagement. So I want you to imagine here for a second that a Facebook like is worth 1 point, a love's worth 2 points, and all this sort of thing. Now, once they start commenting below, that's worth 5 points. Now, as soon as you comment below that, what that does is it gives you an additional 5 points, right? So you're now 10 points, and then it's going to start showing your post to some of their friends as well, who match their particular interest points that Facebook gathers on you and Instagram gathers on you. So once it starts showing that, then your reach will start blowing up. Now, we've done this before on several ads that we put in place. And what we've actually done is we put the comment template on and the ads blew up. We're getting Facebook ads for, it was about 10%, which was ridiculous. It was actually for one of our bricks and mortar businesses, and it worked an absolute dream. Now, you've also got your reply template as well. So if anybody sends you a message, if anybody comments below, then you can send them a reply straight away. And we can automate entire campaigns. We can tag the campaigns, and we can check out our reports to make sure everything's all working properly. And if you know where it's all working from, then you know how to grow it. So it makes life a lot simpler. Now, as well as that, we can go down to Subscriber Manager. And within your Subscriber Manager, we can start dragging in everybody from your email account, from your inbox on your Facebook page, straight into your chatbot, right? So then we can enable them as, where we at? Migrate page conversations as subscribers. So now you can drag everybody in. You have a whole load of subscribers straight away to your chatbot. This is huge. The reason why I love chatbots, reason number one why I love chatbots, is firstly, if an email list is worth $1 per month per subscriber, your chatbot list is worth around about $7 per month per subscriber. So it is quite huge. It's something that you want to be looking onto. So this is where you should be getting your subscribers, and then obviously keep them on your email list as well. Now, what I am saying is, yes, get everybody on your messenger bot list. It's massively important. It's huge. But remember that this isn't a list that you own. This is a list that you kind of rent off Facebook. As long as Facebook is letting you have your account, then your list is completely safe. But if Facebook gets rid of your account or Instagram gets rid of your account, then you lose those subscribers. So I always say get them over on your email list as well, which means you're safe as houses, right? At the end of the day, Facebook make their money off advertisers like you and I. So what Facebook will do, they'll actually share your posts that's successful to as many people as possible, because even if they get people to stay on for 1 second longer on Facebook and Instagram, they're happy because times 1 second by how many billions of users they've got, and you're pretty much set. So that's that little feature right there. As you can see, we've got quite a few bot subscribers in some of ours. Now, the next thing you're going to get is sorry, I went past everything. But you've got your API channels as well. Do you want to go into API channels? We'll quickly go into it, right? So on your payment side of things, a lot of people are suffering not being able to take payments worldwide. So we wanted to solve that problem. So the way we done that was we added an awful lot of payment systems in here. Now, we can also accept cash on delivery, and we actually made it far too advanced during the lockdown. So we made an e-commerce store that could also accept takeaways, food ordering, table ordering, and various other things. We really want to go above and beyond to help the restaurants out. I used to run restaurants myself, and I know how difficult it was for them. So it's now another avenue where you can go out and you can sell your products. Now, we've done very, very well on Groove launches when we've given away free restaurant templates. And all we've done is we'll fit in our e-commerce store for them to be able to order from the menu. We're putting our QR codes so they can order from the QR codes from the table. And we sold an awful lot of Groove templates and things like this and got people to upgrade. Now, also on your SMS, I know Groove have Twilio, but what we thought was there's a lot of other places where Twilio is quite expensive. So the likes of India, Africa, Pakistan, and places like this, where it can be really, really pricey to actually use Twilio. So we put in all of these different SMS providers, and we also put one in so you can put in your own as well. So if you've got a telephone plan that gives you free SMS, and you've got the HTTP for it, you can actually get straight into there and send off your SMS for free. All right, so we love that. We've also got SMTPs. Now, if you're with Groove, I would say use Groove Mail. It's excellent. It's coming on really, really strongly. I'm really liking SMS Mail, Groove Mail, sorry. So I've actually started cancelling my active campaign and things like this. So I'm starting to migrate everybody over onto my Groove Mail, which I am loving. The reason why I love Groove Mail so much is because you have all of their different SMTPs, same as what we have. So you don't need to keep on writing new emails if you get banned. You can just switch over the SMTP. Now, we've also got full WooCommerce integration. Mike has been asking us to do full Groove cart integration, which might be coming if we can get all the API numbers and things sorted out, which would be pretty awesome. And what it means is we can do abandoned cart recovery. We can import all of the products from WooCommerce, and we can kind of start building all of that side of things up as well. Now, as well as that, we also have broadcasting. Let's have a look. We've got live chat, sorry. Let's go to live chat first. Let's go down in order. The live chat means that I've got this one done. Change Facebook. Right. What live chat allows you to do is it means you don't need to keep on logging into Facebook and Instagram every 2 minutes. You can actually go straight into live chat and talk to people directly inside of your Chatammo account, right? So you don't need to start getting all over the place and everywhere and doing all that rubbish and logging in and out. It's basically a lazy man's way of doing things, or lazy lady's way of doing things. Now you've got your Instagram bot and your Messenger bot. This is what arrives when you've got the free one. You've also got Google API. Now, this is because, like I say, I'm a very, very belts and braces kind of person. So I like to have everything doubly done. So as soon as I get an email address within my chatbot, I then add them straight away onto a Google Sheet. And we can do that just by doing continue. We would then click on this. We would copy the URL and start. Then we just paste the URL in and all of our Google Sheets all come in. That's in the training as well. So it keeps it all there. Now, this means as well, if there's ever a problem with your Groove Mail, you can keep on collecting all of your Groove subscribers and then just import them straight into your Groove account. All right. So sometimes Groove Mail does little strange things, but this just helps you out. That's why I like to do belts and braces kind of stuff. Now, you've also got your broadcasting. In broadcasting, you can do messenger broadcasting, all cool. You can do SMS broadcasting, and you can do email broadcasting, which are all excellent ways of broadcasting, getting your message out there to people. What we try to do is we try to be omnipresent. So we want you everywhere, right? The easiest way to grow is to get more eyeballs on your offers. This is the best way to do it. You'll also find that if you are using Facebook ads and things like this, you're going to get an awful lot cheaper ads if you drive them to your chatbot. I'm going to show you something that we have a little bit further down, which is going to help you even more with your ads. So got all the various different broadcastings here. So the email broadcasting, if you've got email autoresponder like Groove, please just use that autoresponder. It's pretty cool, just in case any questions here. Right. So just use Groove Mail if you've already got that for your broadcasting in your set. Now, one of the biggest things that we have is we have an e-commerce store, right? Now, this e-commerce store has an absolutely ridiculous amount of stuff in. So what we have, let's have a look. So first off, we start with the dashboard. Now, all of your store can be put straight into one of your Groove pages. You just do the CSS, right? You click the little box that puts CSS in, and then you can create the store straight in there. So once you actually build your store out and put all the various different bits on, you're going to see your store appear live, which is if you're going out and selling Groove, this makes it massively important that you can do. And there's an awful lot of training we've got in restaurants and realtors and things like this within our group. Please come into the group, What's for Profits. So what we've got, first off, we have the complete dashboard. So it's going to show you all of the sales that you've done over the time. We have all of the past orders. So all of orders are in there. As you can see, we can do pending, approved, rejected, delivered, completed. So we can track the orders all the way through and send various different messages. We can also see and things like this. We have the store settings. These must be set up correctly because obviously with e-commerce and it needs to be good. But we can also put in the Facebook pixel, the Google Analytics. We can put the service in, the refund policies in there. We can do every single thing. Now, we can also sell digital or physical products. So it means that we can sell anything at all. Now, the checkout settings is the next part. So your payment integrations. We have a load of payment integrations, right? An absolute stack of them. So you can pretty much sell worldwide. So if you're in Africa and you want to set up an e-commerce store, you can set it all up perfectly within here. You can also set up delivery for restaurants and things like this. It's actually a restaurant demo. And so it'll do it all the way through. We've also got the sandbox modes and things like this. Now I've got the currency, so you can set all your various different currencies up. We have an awful lot of currencies in there. It's a bit ridiculous. I've got the price decimal places, so 2 points. Do I want to display a comma? Are you selling over in the $1,000 marks? If so, put a comma in. We have tax and delivery charges. Now, this is something that I've done as well. During when people come out of COVID and restaurants were still struggling, they had to try and serve people and they couldn't get them served fast enough and they weren't allowed to contact them, all this sort of thing. What we done was we went out and we offered Chatammo free to a lot of restaurants. And we said, listen, what we'll do is we'll take 5% of your earnings from it. So anything that's sold through Chatammo within the e-commerce side of things, and we'll take 5%. We got about 20, 30 restaurants all signed up to this who all pay us 5%. So it's a nice little thing to be doing, a great way to start off an agency if that's one thing that you're interested in. Now, I've also got delivery preferences. So we can put in preparation times. We can have delivery note if we want to. I normally put delivery times about 30 minutes for prep times. And you can set how far ahead you want them to schedule an order. So you can have it 1 week, only today and tomorrow. So I found that works really well with food trucks as well. So whenever they go into a particular area, we can then take orders for that particular area on that particular day, and we know that the food truck's all cool. Next, we have the login preferences. Now this, if you're selling high-end products with a high risk, then what I would do is I would disable guest purchases. So only people who sign into Facebook are allowed to make purchases. So then you can check up on them, make sure that they look legitimate and all the rest of it. I've also got the sign labels. So you can choose the labels that want to be signed to each subscriber after they've checked out successfully. So you can remarket to them. We've also got business hour settings. If you've got a bricks and mortar store, where you can set up all your business hours. So we haven't got a problem. Again, excellent if you're going to be going out and starting doing this as an agency. So we have marketing. You can put in your various different chatbots, your pixel codes, your messenger codes. You can put in all the different codes in here, which will all get you working an absolute treat. Now, next we have the e-commerce builder. This is totally customizable. You can change all the various different colors. As you can see, we've got all the different products in here. We can add them to carts. We can do all that sort of thing. And this is what's added right inside of your Groove account on your Groove page itself. And I've also got categories. I thought I would go into restaurant one because it's got a lot more scope, a lot more difficult things. If people were trying to build it on another e-commerce store, it can't really be done. So we've got the breakfast menu, the infused cereal, milkshake, the morning fuel, the fuel menu, and we can just go in and we can change any of these sort of things. So breakfast menu, we start writing the whole thing, the whole description of it. We can put our thumbnails in there. We can put little links in there and all that sort of stuff. Next, we have attributes. Now, attributes could be, if you were selling clothing, colors, sizes, things like this. If it's a restaurant, then we tend to do it as side dishes. Now, a good thing about our attributes is you can also add money on for the attributes. So say they want home cooked chips, we can add an extra dollar on, or an extra pound in this case, because I'm from the UK. to get the home cooked chips, and that'll just add straight on the order. Now you've also got all your products, and as you can see within the products, we can go in and we can do absolutely all sorts. We can do a load of fries. Now we can also do related products. So if they're ordering fries, they might want bread and butter. So we can also put the related products. But another feature which we have is the upsells and downsells. So your whole chatbot can work like a sales funnel as well. We can also add our attributes in here. We can do the product description, do the purchase notes, put in all the various different bits. We can also share how many items are in stock. We can display the stock to put some scarcity and urgency on it. We can also prevent if you've already sold out. So we can do all of that. Right. We can also have it online and taxable and do what as a featured product. So this is like building your sales funnel all inside of a chatbot. I've also got the visit store bit, so you can actually see what it's all like. Right, so we've got all the various different parts, so breakfasts, cereal infused, Davy's ice cream shakes, loaded hot dogs, main menus. We can have anything at all that we want in here, right? And we can just add them straight to our cart and all good to go. Obviously, I don't connect these up to my cart because we found that people keep on buying them off us, which is very, very strange. And I'm having to refund money all the time. Now, these delivery points are if you wanted to do, say, food ordering for the tables. And what you can do is you can set up the tables, and on the very next section, you can use a QR code that you then put on the table. People can take their mobile phone out, scan the QR code, and their order will be sent straight to the kitchen. So the kitchen can then prepare it, or if they're doing nails and you've got QR codes, and they can order whichever sort of nails they want doing, or anything at all like that. We also do cash on delivery as well, so it's pretty cool. Now you can add as many coupons as you want, and we can also set the coupons as how many times they can use them, where you can use them, if you want them set on sales, products, and things like this. We also have a list of all of our sign-up customers. Obviously, this is a test system. We have the copy URL, and this is the part you go into widget, and you'll copy this iframe in your CSS embed, and that's it there. But we also have legal URL, we've got product URLs, we've got each particular product, so you can feature your products on the front of your websites, or in your chatbots, or on your Facebook page, or anything at all. We have the buyer's order page, and we've got the store URL. So we've got the store page categories, and everything such as this. So it just makes life really easy. We've also got the store status notification. There's an awful lot in here. This is something as well. It's a little bit like when you first got Groove. Don't try and attack this all at once and go, right, I'm going to do everything. Just take it one step at a time like you did with Groove, and you'll get this dead easy. So we have the order status notification. So we can actually send people notifications on how their orders are progressing, how we're building their orders, and we can keep them informed all the way through. An informed customer is a happy customer, something like that. I've got the confirmation reminders. We can also do a reminder report. How does the restaurant receive the orders? Do they need to hook up to the kitchen? Right. Excellent question. We like that question. In fact, I just like questions, to be perfectly honest. Dead simple. For them to receive the order, this order, all you need to do is just have your mobile phone in the kitchen with you, and the order's going to come straight through a mobile phone within your Facebook page, or your Instagram page, depending on where you've put the order. So straight away, they're just going to have their Facebook page. It's going to ding them whenever there's a new order comes through. They open up the Facebook business page, and the order's completely there. Everything's all in it. Right, let's get rid of that. Again, any more questions at all, please feel free. I'm just keep on looking down at my phone so I don't see everything. Right. So you've got your reminder reports and whatnot in there. We also have delivery methods. We've just put this system in. So we can have various different deliveries and where we're going to have them and all the rest of the kind of stuff. We have the shipping zones of where we like to ship their orders to. So that's all cool. And the final one is delete store. We don't want to delete store, so we're not going to touch that one. Right, going back into this. What we have next is we have not one image editor, but two image editors. We decided that people sometimes need a lot more on the image side of things than what Canva and the likes of provide. So we own tattoo studios as well, and I'm an ex-photographer. So I wanted something similar to Adobe Photoshop. So we put in this, which has quite a few nice features in there. Think a little bit like Adobe Lightroom, if you've ever used that. This is kind of that sort of thing. Next, we have Image Editor 2. And this is a lot more like the likes of Canva and things like this. You'll probably see a Canva page open on here. But this is also a lot more like Canva. So you can just kind of do basic image editors in here as well. Now, I've also got your social posting. This is huge and something that I would strongly suggest that you guys use an awful lot. You will always hear about people saying you should post consistently and you should always be kept up with all of the various different medias. But they'll always say if you're starting off, just concentrate on one particular posting type. Right now, because we at Chatammo want to do everything faster and get more success quicker, what we decided to do is we decided to have the social accounts so we can post to LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and all the rest of it. You can set up all of your posts in advance. So you set them up on, say, a Sunday, which is when I normally set my posts up, and then I just leave them to run. Now, on research that we've been doing, we found that posting to Facebook and Instagram 3 times a day is perfect, right? And I love posting to Facebook and Instagram around about 3 times a day. I normally do it in the group, pardon me, where we've got jokes that we crack, various other little tidbits, and we have an awful lot of training as well. And I also go live an awful lot. But this will take care of all of that kind of stuff. And you can also bulk add in as well. I've put a training on bulk add in, which they just put up a Google Sheet and it'll do the whole lot. Now, GMB Manager, that's on the way. We're on trying to sort all that out with Google because they keep on changing their API admissions. It's torture, but that's on the way. That'll be coming to you guys if you upgrade as well. These are all upgraded things. Now, another thing that we've got is Interest Explorer. Now, within the Interest Explorer, we give you an additional 200 to 300 search results from inside of Facebook ads, all right? So it means you can really start split testing everything that you've got and really putting together. Now, as well as that, remember, if you are using the social poster, then what you can do is you can also set up a lookalike audience on your Facebook posts and things like this. Amount of people who's watched your videos or looked at your pictures and then build up a separate audience from them as well. So we can get all of the audiences built within there too. So kind of helps you an awful lot. I've also got Kanban, which is basically where you can set up all of your tasks that you need to get through, which helps you an awful lot in the way that you do it. Now, as you'll see, I'm not very organized, so I don't have all of these tasks filled out, which I should. But if you fill these out, it does help an awful lot and helps you keep up to track with everything. So you can kind of track where you're at with your marketing and how much success you're getting. Now, as well as that, we also have Interest Explorer, which we've just been through, website comparison, so you can compare 2 websites together. Now, if you're going out and you're trying to sell Groove or you're trying to sell Chatammo, you're trying to sell whatever product is that you've got, if you sell to bricks and mortar companies, this is an absolute godsend. That's pretty good if you sell anything else. So what we can do is we can go into HTTPS, and let's go into groove.cm, and let's compare that to ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels.com. Right. So now we can do a search. Now, if you're going into a business, then what you can say, you can pull these 2 up together. So what I used to do was go and see 2 restaurants, and I would find the 2 restaurants that closest match each other in a particular town, village, or city. I would then pull up their restaurant websites, and while I was sitting eating my meal, which I'll go to their lower rank restaurant, and I would say, by the way, have you noticed how many more shares your competitors getting than you? They're getting 701,000 shares. You've only got 650 shares. They're getting 67,000 reactions. You've only got 121. And you can start using these particular facts to get yourself clients, right? Because this is going to show them exactly what you can do for them, which I love. Right. So next we've got our hashtag research. So this is just to go out there and start researching your hashtags in amongst Instagram to get you better results again. So that's what we're after trying to do. So we're just after trying to use your Groove and chatbot together. And when they use both together, then what happens is you end up with a lot better information. You end up with their correct email addresses, which, let's face it, everybody starts putting down these fake email addresses, which don't help if you try to sell. If you've got the correct email addresses, that's 70% improvement. We're also putting your offers out there a lot more because we can actually auto post, we can auto comment, hide their comments as well if you want to, in case anybody's trying to thieve your people. We can do the image searches, we can do the image manipulation, we can do complete e-commerce, which is very, very easy to set up. I'm very lost on e-commerce, so it has to be easy, otherwise I can't work it. You can basically go up and you can set up anything. Now, what this is going to do, it's going to give you a complete new set of aspects that you can go out and start selling with Groove as well. Now, we do training every day. If anybody's got any questions, I'm delighted to go through any questions. We do some example builds as well within Bots for Profits. So if you want the example build, please come to Bots for Profits and suggest it. We will hopefully get onto it. Also, we have a YouTube channel, which is under Showmap Marketing. please go over there and join that as well, because I'm releasing videos all the time. And the only reason why we release videos is trying to help you guys. So anything at all that you're stuck on, please just ask in the group or send me a personal message on Facebook. It's the best way to get an answer. We do have a support team there, but to be honest with you, I prefer answering the emails and any questions myself, because then we know that you're going to get the right answers. Sometimes, as you probably know, with support staff, it can get mixed up and it can take a little bit longer than what it does if you have the owner on board. Now, I like to be a present owner, so I like to help as much as possible. Right. But anyway, this was just a quickie just to try and introduce you guys a little bit. Hopefully you're all going to come into my Facebook group. You're all going to say hi. We're going to have a lovely time. We're going to be great together. We're going to make you an awful lot of money. Right. Thanks very much for watching, and speak soon.